Hello, beautiful souls. This is Tarot with Thom. Hi, I'm Thom. Today is Saturday, May 9th, 2026. Happy Saturday. I hope you are having a fantastic weekend. I know I am. So let's start off with our beautiful Modern Witch Tarot deck. We're going to get a couple cards of your past energy, kind of where you're coming from, your current energy, perhaps what you're feeling today, and your possible future energy. All right, let's see what your spirit guides have to tell you today. There we go, one. Ooh, oh, almost. There we go, two. Gotta make sure these are in frame. There we go. Lovely. Now I'm gonna move the camera just a smidge. There we go. Okay, two more please for present. What's the energy of today? Oh, somebody wants to come out. There we go. There we go. Thank you. And two for the possible future energy. Thank you. One. Oh. Almost. There we go. Two. Okay, let's start with that past energy where you're coming from. Okay, you got some major arcana going on here. We've got the star, which I'm going to censor. You've got the star, beautiful card, along with death. Okay. The star. This is all about realignment, being aligned with your North Star. What guides you? What is your North Star? What is that driving force? What makes you tick? What is it that you want in life? And the star shows us being realigned means being realigned with our higher self, our highest and best self, our divine self. Being in tune with the spiritual side, however that looks for you. I will carefully block this. See how the star is pouring water into both this little pool of water and onto the earth. That signifies that you are pouring both into yourself spiritually and pouring into yourself into the physical realm. So, it could be taking care of your health. And then the spiritual realm, it could be getting more aligned with, I already said this, my apologies, but your higher self, divinity, feeling spiritual in some way. It's going to look different for everybody. And then you've got it here paired with the death card, which is change. Change is inevitable. Notice how these folks are pleading with death or being, this person is mourning. They're so sad that death is coming. Yet this child, in their innocence, is offering death a flower. Children aren't afraid of death. So they're not afraid of change, and it's encouraging you to embrace change. So you feel a little more aligned, or it's encouraging you to be a little more aligned, and you're embracing some major change right now. Death card does bring major change. Not so much like the Tower, which is more a larger change. Usually the universe having to shake you and wake you up because you're being stubborn. But Death card kind of signals, hey, yeah, you're going through a lot. We'll get some clarifying cards to see what that change you are facing is all about. All right, current energy, perhaps what you are in the energy of today. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Pentacles are the practical card. They are methodical. It's all about the earthly realm. This knight here. Interesting thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that they are the only knight that is not sitting on a moving horse. This horse is standing quite still and steady. This is the pause. This is for you to look inward and fully appreciate the things you don't know and the things you'd like to learn. So even though the knight is one up from the Page of Pentacles, which is all about learning, the knight now has to implement what they learned and see what they're missing in their teachings and go find it and go plant that garden, go plant that seed. They're looking out over the fertile land. They're holding their little seed there, little pentacle. Where do they want to put that? Where do they want to invest their time? Where do you want to invest your time? What have you learned? What more do you want to learn? Slow and steady, methodically. You also have the Eight of Cups here. You are walking away from some emotional burden. You are putting down those cups. This person is free to walk away because they put down this burden, this emotional baggage. You are walking away from what no longer serves you. This could be people, places, situations. It could be habits, the way you think habitually. You're leaving it all behind. You're moving on to bigger and better things. This person is literally walking towards these mountain peaks. So you're going to get higher. You're moving on up. This is very intriguing. I can't wait to see how this all pans out here with some clarifying cards. Possible future energy. You got the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. I do love this interpretation of Ten of Swords. Look at them. They're looking at their phone. Such a great deck. Highly recommend it. Four of Pentacles. This card reminds us that by all means, if you want to be a financial success, go be a financial success. There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with pursuing money. Money is just another form of energy that makes the world go round. And it's okay. It's okay to invest in that. What the Four of Pentacles reminds us, though, is that don't let it become your obsession in a way where it blocks out everything else that is also very important while we're on this earth. This pentacle above their head blocks them from their spiritual connection to their divine self. This pentacle that they're clutching close to their heart blocks the connection to other people and to themselves, but the love that they can feel through or through connections with others. And then the two pentacles that they stand on, it is blocking them from the earth, from being grounded in the here and now. So they are a financial success. It just reminds us, don't let it block your connection to your higher self, to love, and to being grounded. Good wise words of advice right there. Ten of Swords. Okay, I know it's a scary picture. But Ten of Swords, tens are endings. Endings and completions. They're like little mini worlds. You know, the world card is a completion. So nothing can be more dead and done than 10 swords in your back like this person. Something that no longer serves you is dead and gone. A situation that was painful. It's over. It's gone. It is no longer serves. You cannot go back. Ten of Swords says you cannot go back. Something has come to its completion. There is no going back. This person will not. This is not talking about literal death. It's just the symbolism here of somebody being, 10 swords. That's pretty dead and gone, like over. Honor it. Say thank you for the lessons. Bury it and then move forward. Tens are completion. Whatever that was, that person, place, or thing, not the person being dead. It's just maybe your situationship with them is gone. You can't go back. Honor it. Say thank you for those lessons. Implement those lessons, like the Temperance card, the Alchemist. Take all that pain and hardship and turn it into wisdom. And move forward. Move forward. All right, let's get some clarifying cards because this is very, very intriguing. You've got no wands. So you got swords, pentacles, and some cups. Interesting. Wands are all about passion, like your passion and creativity. So sometimes in a reading, if there is a missing suit, it might be calling attention to you need some more of that. But with our clarifying cards, we might just see some wands yet. Oops. All right, thank you. One more. Oh, two came flying out. I'm going to let that sit with death. It feels like it wanted to go with death. All right, Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups, please. Clarifying card. Oh. All right, I hear Spirit say, take those. So I will. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Final clarifying cards here. Ooh, there we go. One. Ooh, almost. Two. Okay. Thank you. 1, 2. All right, let's see. The High Priestess clarifies the star. Okay, yeah. This journey to your North Star being realigned, your higher self, this is all because of the High Priestess here. High Priestess encourages you to move past your fear of change and death. Interesting, since death is your other past card here. Because when you move past that fear, you are able to dive deep into the waters of your subconscious, into the depths of your divine self. So there is water behind the High Priestess here. There's a little strip of land you can kind of see, and water below and sky above. And look here, water, both dipping into and diving into and pouring into the deeper realms. Water often meaning the spiritual side, the deeper depths of your soul. The High Priestess here, she sits in front of a tapestry with pomegranates, and pomegranates are the fruit of the underworld, significant for death. So if you move past that tapestry, move past the fear of death, you'll be able to dive deep into your soul. She also sits between a black and white pillar, meaning that things are not so black and white as they seem. There is gray. So look at you. You're doing some hard work right now. It's the feeling I am getting, is that you're diving deep into your soul, even if it feels uncomfortable. I sense there's some of you who are like, this sucks. This is painful. Yeah, it is painful. That's why they call it growing pains. But you do come to the other side much stronger and wiser for it. You survive, and you don't just survive, you thrive. The more you align with your North Star, the thing that really makes you, I have no word for it. What makes you tick? What makes you want to get up every morning? What would make you want to get up every morning? What is your North Star? What do you live for? The more aligned you are with that, the more authentic you will be, and the more happy. I say that, the more happy you'll be. What happiness? Let me rephrase that, because there is a sense of happiness there. But what am I trying to say? When you are your authentic self, there is a deep joy there, because you're not holding back, you're not hiding. So that does bring happiness. That was my point. Okay, so good work. Doing that hard work, diving deep into your soul, it is not easy work. That's why if it was easy, everyone would do it. And we know people are walking around just asleep. We know those people, we see those people, and they haven't done that inner work like you're doing. And even if you're at the beginning of your inner work, keep going. You're doing great. I believe in you. We need more people who want to do that inner work. So it is a worthwhile pursuit. Wow, okay. Ace of Swords and Two of Wands. Okay, to the Death card. So what's changing? What's changing for you right now? A whole lot. I'm going to put Death card down for a moment. A whole lot here. We'll start with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Swords are all about the mind, the intellect, clarity. You know, are you up in your head, or are you thinking clearly? Well, Ace of Swords says you are thinking clearly, or it's asking you to. It is rising above the mountains. It's rising above the noise. So you can hear yourself clearly. This is the divine hand. You can't get any more clear than that. The divine hand, divinity, God, source, universe, or yourself, your higher self. We're all one. We are the universe observing itself, right? I love that. So, hanging off the crown here on the sword is a palm leaf and the olive branch. The palm leaf is a symbol of sacrifice. The double-edged sword here is asking you to sacrifice something in order to get peace. The olive branch being a symbol of peace, a peace offering. So the example I like to give, take it if it resonates, or apply a different analogy for yourself, or not just analogy, but what are you going through? But here's my analogy. If you want to get strong, you know you have to go lift weights, and you know you have to go to the gym, you're going to have to fit that time in somewhere. You're going to have to sacrifice some time. Maybe that time is in the morning when you're enjoying a coffee and a donut. You sacrifice that hour of leisure time to go to the gym and lift some weights. But it brings you peace. It is for your health or for your goals, whatever your goals are. That's what I mean. It doesn't have to be a sacrifice. Because I think when people hear sacrifice, they mean something like huge. Like I have to give up a leg in order to, yeah, there's all different kinds of sacrifices. And maybe for some of you, it's going to be a major sacrifice. But really what it's saying is you have to give up your old life in order to receive your new life. Your old life was drinking 2 coffees and 5 donuts in the morning. I don't know. Never heard of anyone doing that. That's your old life. In order to, you can't have that and your new life, which is I'm going to go to the gym for an hour in the morning and lift some weights or get on the treadmill. I am so sorry. There is something stuck in my teeth. I'm trying to subtly get it. I think I got it. Okay. Pardon me. So, sacrifice in order for peace. Give up your old life for your new life. And that's a major change. The fact that it came with death, you know, there's a major change coming. You want something different for yourself. You want to shift your paradigm. Death does not come lightly. Major change like that does not come lightly. There's something that you want to change about your life, and you're willing to go get it. Absolutely validated, clarified here by the 2 of Wands. This person is holding the world in their hands, and they're looking out over the ocean. Look how safe and fortified they are behind the stone wall. They've got mountains on one side of their city, and they've got the ocean on the other. They are well protected. They can see any enemy coming from far away. But look, they look off to the horizon because they know there is more out there in the world. They have to take that risk. They have to get over that fear of danger, that fear of the unknown, and go see it for themselves. So there's something in you that really wants to go see something for yourself. That there's something more, and there is something more on the horizon for you. Absolutely. So that major change is coming, and you're feeling it. This is coming from the past energy. It's building. You're feeling it. And you've got this. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. King of Wands says, I belong. I am, what's that word? Resilient. There we go. I am resilient, just like this lizard in the desert heat. That's why they have the lizard on their robe here. The lowly lizard. They are resilient. And the king brings that energy of, I belong and I believe in myself and I will pursue what I wish. Got the wands there, that fiery passion. This is no time to shrink away and think, oh, well, I come from, I don't know, any kind of background that you think people think low of. Screw that. It does not matter where you come from. It matters what you do with your life. And so the King of Wands here, he wasn't born into royalty. He was selected as king once the kingdom was looking for someone to rule. And he had grown up, he came from a background of poverty, and he became a soldier, and he won a lot of battles and protected a lot of people and protected the kingdom. And so when the old king died with no heir, the people wanted him. It doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you want to do with your life. You are not what happens to you. You are what you choose to become. That was Carl Jung, I believe. So be like the King of Wands here. Know that you deserve to sit at any table you wish. You belong, and you persevere, and you are resilient. So what is it? Let's see, with the Knight of Pentacles, what is it that you are wanting to learn, and what do you want to build towards? Where you belong, maybe perhaps where you belong, where you feel like where you are appreciated. Interesting. Let me get a clarifying card there, because it's not quite clear. Please clarify Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands. Just checking my time here. It's going to be another long video. I can't help myself. Just love hanging out with y'all. All right. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Oh. Okay, we got several wands here. 8 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Okay, something is moving fast, and you're no longer wanting to play who's got the biggest stick game. That's what they're doing. Who's got the bigger stick? It's 9 of Pentacles. So you want to... I see it. What's the word? You want to... I know there's a word. I'll just try to describe it, and then you could always tell me the word in the comments. I appreciate it. You want to stand above the crowd. Not in a I'm better than you way, but in a what is my thing that makes me unique and authentic. I'm tired of playing who's got the bigger stick. Who's better than who. You're done. I don't want to be better than someone else. You're tired of keeping up with the Joneses, let's say. What makes you you? And you want it fast, or it's coming in fast. There's like this urgency here. 8 of Wands is the fastest card in the deck. So there's this urgency you're feeling, but you also know you have to be methodical about it. You really are putting thought into it. You want it now, but you are putting thought into it. Like, what sets you apart? Who are you? You are resilient. You will not let your past define your future. That is all what the King of Wands is all about. He is not letting his past define his future. He's very resilient, and so are you, and you will find your place. You will find where you want to plant your seed. You'll see what you want, who your authentic self is. Oh, didn't I mention the World card a little earlier? Look, completion. There you go. Something is coming to completion. Okay, this thing you're walking away for, it's done. It's over with. Whatever this was to you. How can I censor this where you can see the card? I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, it's over with. What you had to walk away, it's done. And you are much wiser for it. The world has implemented their lessons. They have implemented them. They have left behind the baggage. They have taken the lesson, alchemized it into wisdom. So whatever it is you're walking away with, you're done. You can walk away proud. You can walk away with a deep breath and sigh of relief. Good job. This was hard. I can see this was hard for you. The fact that the world came up with this 8 of Cups, yeah, it was something major you had to walk away from. So I feel you. There's a lot of change on the horizon for you. I mean, look at this. This is where you are going. So let's see what this possible future holds. Okay, 6 of Cups to the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, now you have free will. Thank goodness. Fate is in your hands. Thank goodness. So remember that the future cards are not set in stone. It's if you continue with this energy, this is a possibility for you. Remember, tarot does not predict the future. It gives you insight. The insight here, do you remember I was saying, don't, by all means, pursue, being a financial success, please. Just don't let it block your connection to your higher self and to spirit. Don't let it block your connection to others through the heart chakra. Don't let it block you from staying grounded on this earth. And this is a lovely, lovely reminder here with the 6 of Cups. This is the card of nostalgia. It is also the card of taking care of your inner child. This is you being the adult that your child self never had and always needed. So when you feel like you are becoming disconnected to the world at large, remember why you're doing what you're doing. Maybe it's just for you. Maybe you want to be financially secure because you weren't as a child. Okay, go back to that because that means security for you. But what does security allow you? It allows you peace, allows you playtime. Don't forget to play. Don't forget to connect. Don't forget to go out with your friends. Go have fun. Go do something that just tickles you, that has no hustle culture underlying themes behind it. It's something for pure whimsy, pure enjoyment. Go out to those ball games. Go see that musical. Go take a little random overnight road trip or just a day road trip. Go out with friends. Go to the beach. Go hiking. Go play with dogs. Go play with kittens. Do something purely that is not about productivity is what I mean. That's not about productivity. So remember why you're giving yourself this financial success. Don't lose sight of that. It's to free you up. It's to be open and joyful. Stay connected. Just want to make sure my microphone is still working. Okay, yes, it is. Oh, you got the Page of Wands. Okay. To this Ten of Swords. We had the Knight of Pentacles, and we had the King of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands. Just like his older brother, the Knight of Wands, he wants to go out and see the world for himself, see the pyramids. The Knight of Wands also features the pyramids. Something is dead and done and over with. This is your possible future energy, but this has to end in order for this to begin. Pages are all that youthful energy, no matter what age you are. And the page is so full of potential and passion. They want to go out there and they want to learn and they want to see the world. What you are going to let yourself leave behind is going to let yourself kind of be reborn in a way into that youthful energy, into having that spark again. Wands are fire energy. It's going to have that spark to go learn, discover. The more you see, the less you know, and isn't that a beautiful thing? You want to see the world, whatever that means to you. It might mean actual world travel, maybe just seeing one country. It could be just exploring the country that you're in. It could be exploring just new languages or new ways of being, new ways of living. You want to go out there. You want to learn it. That is what the Page of Wands is all about. Don't fear this ending. This ending is a blessing. Is the person's hand? Not quite. In the original Pamela Coleman Smith deck, also known as the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but we like to call it the Pamela Coleman Smith deck. She is the artist. We love and respect women in this house, so nod to the original artist. In that deck, the person who's laying down with the Ten of Swords in their back, they're doing the blessing sign, like the Hierophant. So it's a blessing that this is ending. Let it end. So you can do this. Whatever this is in your life, whatever is ending. Actually, you know what? We're already going over time, so why don't I just get a little clarify card. What is ending for you? What is this Ten of Swords? Because I see this beautiful new beginning when you let something end. What is ending? Thank you. You got the Death card again. Okay, change. That's just confirming it. Ten of Swords is like the mini death. It is the ultimate change. I think, as always, spirits are a little cheeky, and they're not going to tell me exactly what it is for you because it's going to be different for everybody, but it is reiterating to us that you have to embrace the change. Something is dead, dead, dead. Not literal death, maybe, but that's not what I am not predicting death, anyone's death. So forget I said that. Not that. But death means change. There is major change. When the Death card appears, it is major change. You're going to have to let something go. But when you let that go, you get to start again with great fervor, with great passion, fiery passion. Love that for you. All right, one more time. I'm just so curious. Let's see. Come on. I know you're going to be cheeky again, spirits, but What is this change? Just a little hint. What's got to die? Metaphorical death. Just like we go through many deaths and rebirths, the more we become authentic to ourselves, a little part of us has to die. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. This is a little more clear to me now. You got the Four of Pentacles again, and you got the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah. This aspect here, like we got, where is it? Ah, here we go. Four of Pentacles showed up twice now in your future energy. It is a major reminder. Do not get caught up too much in being that financial success. Yes, be a financial success, but don't let that be your personality. Don't let that run your life. You have to be flexible. You have to be open. You have to have that childlike wonder. Be the adult for your younger self that you never got to have. So indulge your inner child. This youthful energy of pursuing a passion, going out there and seeing the world. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? Wands are also all about creation. So what has to die is the obsession with money. Let it go and let it flow. The moment you let go of obsessing about money, that's when it flows. And be flexible. The King of Swords can be the most stuck in his ways, but when you present it to him, the truth, when you present truth and evidence, he can be swayed. So it's being open to being swayed. If you thought the only way you can be happy is if you hoard money, well, here are the truth and the facts that that is not the only way to be happy. And it doesn't bring true happiness. Yes, money is energy, and then that energy does provide for, I'm going on a rant, I'm sorry. The saying of money doesn't buy happiness. Caveat there. Money buys us the luxury to relax. Don't have to be rich, but just enough. People obviously who are poor, yeah, money would buy the happiness in the sense of like taking care of our basic needs. We all need to have our basic needs taken care of. The kind of money chasing that this warns against is the hoarding kind, the kind you don't want. Cough, millionaires. Don't chase that as the only important thing. Yes, be a financial success because that will give you some peace of mind. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with money. Money is not the root of all evil. Greed is. Money is just energy exchange. It's just what we happen to use to exchange goods, ideas, services. But it's not the root of all evil. Greed is. Don't be greedy. I'm not getting the vibe that you're greedy, but I'm getting the vibe that you're coming from a place of lack. And when you come from a place of lack, you tend to like hold on tightly. The moment you let go, the more flows. Okay, thanks for bearing with me with that little rant. I just wanted to clarify spirit here with all these cards. You definitely want to let that lack mindset die. It does not serve you any longer. And be open to change. That's what death is. Be open to change. And then go out there and pursue your passion. Whew. Got through that one. We did it. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay. Really quick overview because we're already over 30 minutes here. Where you're coming from, you're doing the hard work of realigning yourself with your higher self and your North Star by diving deep into your subconscious and into your depths of your soul. And you are moving past fear of change and death. And this is serving you well because death did appear in this past. So there's been major change in your life. But you want to go out and see the world. You want something beyond the horizon of your own four walls. And you can have it, but you have to sacrifice in order to have the peace. So you have to sacrifice that hour in the morning with the donut and the coffee by going to the gym and lifting weights in order to get a healthy body. That kind of give and take there. And your current energy, you are resilient. You are not your past. You are not what happened to you. You are who you decide to be, who you decide to become. And you are going to learn so much. You are well on your way to deciding where you want to put in your efforts. And your efforts should be on yourself. And You want it fast. You're struggling with wanting it fast because you want it to be authentic. You want to stand above the crowd, not in a I'm better than you, but in a what makes me way. You're tired of competing with others. You are your own person. You want authenticity, and you're working very hard for that. The King of Wands is very authentic. He is himself, and you want that fast. I understand. Or it's coming in fast. Lots of changes are happening fast. It could be that too. And it's completed. It's completed what you had to walk away from, that old life. Remember, with the Ace of Swords as a reminder, you have to give up your old life in order to embrace your new life. So what you're walking away from is completed and leading, and you have done the hard work, the alchemy there of taking your hard learned lessons and turning them into wisdom. Why are you trying to be a financial success? Don't forget your why. Don't forget to listen to that inner child. Don't get too caught up. Yes, be a financial success if you so wish, and you can do it when you put your mind to it. But remember your why. Something is dead and gone and over with, and what that is your, well, this is the future energy, so you might not feel this way, but it's warning you against feeling this way. What's dead and gone is the obsession with money. It's letting that go so you can let it flow. The moment you stop trying to hoard that, the moment more comes into your life. Being flexible here, being open-minded, so that you can go pursue what you want with that youthful energy. It doesn't matter how old you are, you have that youthful energy. Love that. You're going to see so many new things. This is fantastic. All right, let us finish off with a Archangel Michael sort of light oracle card here. It often is a little bit of advice that perhaps was not addressed here, or some words of comfort. So let's see. What do your angels have to say for you today? Just one card, please. Very thoughtful. Taking your time. Oh, there we go. What flipped over? Interesting. Okay. You're ready for more. Yes, you are. You are so ready for more. This whole spread is saying you are absolutely ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Yes, lots of change. You got the Death card. Did you get the Death card? Yes, you got the Death card twice. That's change. What else did you get? Oh, yeah, the Ten of Swords. That's change. Oh, yeah, lots of change. You're ready for more. Okay, let's read a little bit about you're ready for more. Number 40, okay. You are in a place of personal power in this moment, even if it may not seem like that to you. This is the perfect time for you to make changes in your career or to become self-employed. If you're seeking a promotion or a job somewhere else, this is your high five from me that you're in a position to go for it. High five. If you've been wanting to create your own business, the stars have aligned. Ooh, see that? The star. You got the star card. There she is. Oh my gosh, I can't. There we go. Censorship. There we go. But you got the star. Look at that. The stars have aligned. And you are ready. You are so ready. I mean, you're so ready for more. You're letting go of a lot. I'm proud of you. Plan carefully and wisely. Be strategic in how you go about making this transition. Okay, so that definitely is confirmation for the Knight of Pentacles here. This is planning wisely and strategically and mindfully. Very good, very good. This is the moment that you have been waiting for. Move forward with planning for your big change. Okay, you got so many big changes coming on. Love it. Love it for you. Thanks for sticking with me through this. This was definitely a longer reading. I try to keep these about 30 and under, but we're at 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes of you hanging out with me, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for being here with me. Let's see, you are, who are you? You're kind of everybody, aren't you? I mean, you are, but I like picking one card. Page of Wands or King of Wands? All right, you're the King of Wands. You got that fiery passion energy. You know where you belong. You are not what happened to you. You are who you choose to become. And you are definitely on the precipice of a lot of change. Good for you. You're not afraid of that. Confirmed by the High Priestess there, diving deep, even though it can be rough. You're doing great. Thank you so much for being here. Please take what fits, leave the rest, use your own intuition. If you feel like this would resonate with one of your loved ones, a friend or family member, send them my way. I'll take good care of them. I will see you next time. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I post, which is every day. So I hope to see you here again tomorrow. With all that said, thank you so much. Like if you liked it. If you vibe with my vibe, if you enjoy my energy, which I know you do, then please go ahead and subscribe.